I'm back with part two, the chat GPT version of a story created with the name meanings within Christ's lineage found in Matthew chapter 1, verses 1 through 16. The following prompt was provided to the software. I would like for a story to be created of the name meanings of Christ's lineage in order of the names as they are in Matthew 1. The title it populated, it is a prophetic story hidden in the names of Christ's lineage. There was a man appointed, and his heart was full of mortal sorrow. But in that sorrow came blessedness of God, who came down to teach, and his teaching brought rest and comfort. But man had turned away, and rebellion sought his own name and fame, descending into darkness. Yet God was strong and did not abandon his creation. He sent his death as a warning. A judgment came, a branching off or scattering, yet through it was born one who would bring rest and comfort again. From the one who crossed over came laughter, and a man who wrestled with God and prevailed. He shall be praised. The lineage continued through those who break through like a breach, even from scandal and sorrow, as humility brings exaltation. A high people were formed, and through them came worshippers who would become princes. There rose one who was exalted, who took in an outsider named Beauty and Pleasantness, who in turn redeemed friendship and birthed the beloved. From him rose a beloved king, the man after God's own heart, but in his weakness came a peaceful one born through the pain of another man's wife, yet the line held. Then God raises up and those whom God strengthens, and in the decline came one who forgets the Lord. But still God worked through those who were Jehovah as mighty, possessors of strength, and those whom the Lord holds. Through God remembers, God revives, and God strengthens again. The promise endured even in decline through the gift of God. And those whom God supports came those whom God finds righteous. In the darkest days, God will establish even in exile. And from captivity came those who ask of God and those born in Babylon to rebuild what was lost. God remembered through healing and wholeness God's promise and raising up. Through help, grace, and the praise of God, the story was rewritten. The gift of God, the one who asked for, and finally the one who will rise until we arrive at Joseph, whose name means God will increase, and to Mary, beloved, or bitterness turned to joy. From this line came Jesus, Yeshua, the Lord saves. That's part two. Now, I look forward to reading what AI populated when you place the same prompt into whatever AI system you're familiar with or the one that you use most frequently. I'm under the belief that these systems provide a different answer to the person who used them, meaning that if your software knows that you are consistently putting things in there about faith, children, life, politics, whatever, it knows your thought pattern. It's familiar with how you process information. And because of that, I believe that it will tweak, alter, and change the responses that it provides depending on the user, not the information. My pointing all of this is for us to see that we cannot use artificial intelligence as our source when we're studying the word. And even though AI helps tremendously, it does, we shouldn't rely on it like we rely on the Holy Spirit. We should not. I typed out the meanings of the names within Christ's lineage, and I was able to find those meanings within an extremely old book that was published in 1912 of Hebrew names, Hebrew meanings all throughout the Bible that belonged to my mom. That's the body of knowledge I used to go through and make the list. I want to read what was populated when you place the prompt within the system. I hope that you enjoyed this experiment or learning experience, however you see it. I hope you have an awesome day. I really do. I do. But then again, I know you will. It's going to be absolutely marvelous, darling. It will. It will. You take care. Bye.